What do angels do? Hi, welcome back to another one of our Director's Cuts here at Regal Heights Church. The overflow of what we are doing on Sundays as we preach through the book of Hebrews. So angels came up quite a bit in that first chapter of Hebrews, and we talked about on Monday of what are angels. I want to talk to you today about what do they do. We learned a few things in the message and in the scripture, that they are ministering spirits sent to help us, but they actually do quite a few things. Sometimes they take on forms of nature. For example, when the Exodus was happening, Moses was leading the people out of Egypt, an angel as a cloud by day and fire by night led the people of Israel out of Egypt and into the Promised Land. And so as we look at that, so angels have taken on forms of nature. Now, some superstitious people in the past would think that everything that was done in nature was angels. However, we learn in Scripture that some things are just random. Some earthquakes are just earthquakes. Some famines and fires are just famines and fires. But sometimes it's actually a work of an angel to do something specific. We see that a cherub, I'll get to talking about that more on Friday, about the ranks of angels, but a cherub was sent as a flashing light of fire to stop Adam and Eve from coming back into the Garden of Eden after they were expelled. We also see that angels can appear and disappear at will. They can eat food and then disappear. I don't know where the food goes after they eat it. Does it go with them? Does it just fall to the ground out of their stomach? I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about. But the next thing is that even different people can perceive them and other people not, who are even in the same eyesight. For example, if we go back to 2 Kings chapter 6, we see the prophet Elisha, who was being hunted by a neighboring king because Elisha kept telling the king of Israel all of the other kings' plots to destroy Israel, and was continually being foiled, so that a neighboring king decided to go after Elisha. One of Elisha's servants woke up that morning, looks out and sees this army surrounding them. And Elisha was woken up and he said, "Hey, you know what? Those who are with us are more than who are against us." And so he prayed, "Lord, can you open up this boy's eyes to see what I see?" Because Elisha could see that around the army that was surrounding them was a greater army of angels, the heavenly host, that was surrounding this army. And then the boy was able to see, and he saw it. And then there ended up being a great victory. You can read the rest of that in 2 Kings chapter 6. But my point with that is that the angels will take on many different forms, but their purpose is to bring the message of God. It is to assist us in salvation. Some of them are in heaven who their job is to tend to God. And there are others who will remain in the heavenlies who are simply overseers who look out for us. So they do lots of things here on the earth, most of it incognito. And as we look at that, some of the messages that angels give us are just thoughts that come into our head. We are told about even lying spirits that go out and put things into our heads, and yet you don't see an angel around you because it's spiritual in nature. So sometimes when you have an epiphany that pops in your head, whether it's good or evil, that could be our own creativity, but there could be something that an angel, or the opposite of an angel, is the demonic. And they will do everything counterfeit of what holy angels do. So as holy angels bring the gospel, they encourage the people, they bring healing, and they bring good news and assistance to God's people. The devil tries to pull people from the faith, give false gospels, false theologies, try to tell what is good is now wicked, and lies, causes division instead of unity. And when that happens, we need to recognize, again, we go to God and he dispatches the angels and rids of the demons. So we don't address them on our own, simply because the demons also can masquerade as angels of light. So if you were to try to approach an angel or try to invoke an angel in prayer, you just might get a really good liar who's going to shipwreck your entire life. So I encourage you, angels do wonderful things. Even though they're made stronger than us and more powerful than us, they were made to assist us in accepting and continuing the gospel message. So I pray this helps you to have discernment on spiritual matters and know a little bit more about angels and what they do. God bless you. Have a great day.